Welcome to Mark Henry Golf. So today I am going to kick out two extremely bad bits of advice that golfers tend to give to each other, or they have that preconception of you should be doing this, which then creates all sorts of problems. Right, let's get stuck in and kick these two out, shall we? Right, first one. You've topped it. So you've stood over the ball and you've topped it. Beautiful, man, beautiful. Just what you want. So then you look round to your playing partner, what happened there? And 9 times out of 10 your playing partner will probably say you lifted your head. So please take my word for it, that is absolute nonsense. So then on the next shot, so you walk down to that ball you've just topped, they've planted the seed that you lifted your head when it's extremely difficult to lift your head. They probably weren't watching in the first place anyway. So lifting the head, just think about that really. You're looking at an object, so I like to think you've got your intention on that object. So the golf ball, so you're then swinging back and you're telling me that as you're coming down, you're looking towards the target before you hit it. Now that's some manoeuvre, that's some neck manoeuvre that you're doing. So that's extremely unlikely to happen. So I've been coaching for quite a few years now, and I haven't told anyone to keep their head down in that respect, to keep their eyes on the ball. So one, when you're doing that, there's other reasons why you would top it. So one is leaning back on it. So if you're playing football, you're blasting it over the bar. So you stay back on that back foot, club comes up, and that will go over the top of the ball. You've topped it. That's not lifting. That's not looking up too early. That's leaning back on the shot. The head is on top of the shoulders. So that's more. You need to drive through the shot more. One, you could be doing a massive chicken wing on the way through, so then the left arm is bending, that can be prone to the club coming up, and then you could top it. You could be early extending, so you could be going forward into the shot, and then you rise up, and if you rise up too much, you're then going to catch the top of the ball. So then you top it or fin it. You could be gripping it too tight, so that which links up to our other myth as well. So gripping it too tight, shorten the forearm muscles, and then you can top the ball as well. The downside to then thinking, oh, I need to keep my head down, is that you haven't connected the dots, man. You haven't connected the ball to the target. You need to connect the ball to the target. So you're hitting it at a destination. So you're trying to hit it towards the target. Where if you're just keeping your head down and just hitting the shot, it's not going to go, you've got no intention of finishing towards the target. So then there's going to be no turn, nothing, nada. So you're not going to get towards that target. So that one, we need to kick that out. So keeping your head down, that can go. That's gone. The other one is our lead arm. So if you're right-handed golfer, our left arm, being dead straight. So really hyperextending that arm at the beginning. So I see loads of people where the elbow is almost inside out. That then leads to loads of different things. The body under that amount of tension generally won't perform particularly well. You're not in a particularly calm state, so that can escalate to a very difficult manoeuvre to pull off. So really throw that one away. It's very difficult to get that extension out, so that width, as well as rotation, as well as maintaining your spine angles, and then you're asking yourself to get that extension out as well. You've got to be physically capable of doing that. So then getting paranoid about the slight bend in the left arm, the lead arm, don't worry about it. You've got some really good tour players that have a slight curve in that lead arm. It's fine. So if you want to test on that, it's a lat test. So you can see in the video now, you put the club behind your back, you go against the wall, as you can see as I'm demonstrating now, and if you can touch the wall with your arms straight, and they don't bend before you get to the wall or you get to your nose, then you potentially have got the physical capabilities to have that width on the way back. If you really struggle with that, you've got to let that lead arm bend. Otherwise, you're causing a lot of damage to how you could potentially swing it. You could be trying to get that width, and then you'll be dropping down. You'll be losing that spine angle. You could be standing up. You could all sorts of problems there. Too much pressure on the bottom arm, swaying. So just relax that lead arm at the beginning. Just nice and relax it with a grip. You swing back. If it's bending slightly and you've done that test and it bends just between the nose and the wall, then that means the arm will bend slightly, is fine. You can do some stretching on the lats to help that out. As you can see now, that's the Statue of Liberty, so that's carrying around the weight, walking back and forward, that will help stretch the lats out. So there's various different things you can do, but please don't put that tension at the beginning. So one, ignore the head down advice, just follow the ball as you would, connect the dots, ball to target, and then the lead arm doesn't need to be massively extended out or really hyper extended at the beginning. Just nice and relaxed and let it flow, be nice and calm and start hitting better golf shots. Any questions, send them through, give us a good thumbs up and I'll see you soon.